All right, we're back. We're here. All right.
All right.
Can you hear me,
Hey,
Chris?
buddy.
Oh, hey, buddy. How's
Yeah,
it? How's
yeah.
it
Can you hear
going?
me?
I can hear you. Perfect.
Hey, and here we go again. Another Sunday, 7 on the dot. How was your week?
It was good. I was just about to ask you the same thing.
Well, it was good. I start a new job in 1 week and 1 day. Same
And
company, same building.
okay,
Just got a new job.
okay, cool. So it's more like, is it like a lateral movement or
Yeah, you can say that.
beans? Heck yeah. I'm doing the same thing that I've been doing. No.
Nice.
uh,
I
well,
have. So first, let's start off by thanking our new followers. We just got a list of followers since the last time, so I'm gonna ramble off some names here. If I get them wrong, correct me. Either in the chat or Jimmy, you can correct me if you know I get them wrong. Crescent Mongoose, James Hender, Chief Codeman, God Quad, Epic Lander, and McLilypad. Thank you all for following. It's appreciated. And I'm gonna mess with this thing all freaking episode long because I won't stay in.
yeah. What is that?
That is, I didn't charge my headset, so we're wired today.
Oh, I am tethered all the time. I actually prefer wired headsets. I don't know why.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
look, this is my rookie move. I
Um,
just learned from you. Let's put it behind me.
yeah. I try to get it out of the way so it's not just hanging down. It's not a big deal if you're wearing dark like you are, but you have a white cord, so
Yeah.
so we actually have the opposite thing going on.
Ah, son of a.
Gun.
I can't get this thing to move over here. All right. Well, what anything else you want to talk about before we jump into today's episode?
No, I think I'm good. I think we can jump right into it.
All right, let's do it. And then you wanna kick it off?
Yeah, so we're gonna be talking about the Nintendo Direct. Um, I guess there's a few things. The main spotlight, I guess. The Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the new DLCs. It's a two-part DLC. You don't play Pokemon, do you?
Not platform wise.
I
No.
gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, so I don't know. This one actually looks pretty cool. It's for Scarlet and Violet. It's called the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, I guess. But apparently it's just gonna add this new island called Kitakami. I could be pronouncing that incorrectly, but apparently there's some folktale mysteries on the island surrounding like this huge festival that they have. But you can join this like academy, I guess, and the one is like an outdoor study academy, and it's gonna be just um I don't know. You can learn more about Pokemon. There's new Pokemon in it, but the second part is that. So the first part is called the Teal Mask, but the second part is called the Indigo Mask. That's one I'm kind of excited for because this seems like this giant aquatic. Look at that beautiful man. Thank you.
They
Anyway,
had to have been they had to have been talking about you because I know
well,
damn well they weren't talking about me.
well, it's her, and I know how much she loves my beard
That is true, yeah.
and my hair. But anyway,
Because I
so
don't have a beard or hair.
yeah, but mine's better. So the Indigo Mask, there's like an aquatic academy. And it's like this building on the middle of the ocean, and it makes me it gives like um Camino vibes from Star Wars. But
Uh,
like there's gonna be like a bunch of battles, and I'm kind of excited for that.
I was getting Raft vibes from Marvel.
Okay,
So
all right, yeah,
I mean,
like the
same
prison,
thing.
the super villain
Yeah.
prison. All right, fair enough. Uh,
Yeah, but I don't really play Pokemon, but I don't know what that to me as an outsider, uh there were two parts to that this like not DLC or whatever it is, but the part one looked just like a basic expansion pack
Hmm.
for Pokemon.
Yeah.
But that part two that you were talking about with the building in the middle of nowhere, it kind of felt different to me. There, like the play style is going to be different or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it did look different. I'm pretty excited for it. I didn't play. Well, I played the DLC for the last mainline games. It would have been Sword and Shield. Um, they were all right, but they weren't. They didn't really like grab my attention very much. But this one, like, it actually looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I'm excited for it. 'Cause I beat that game. I don't know, 3 weeks after it came out. Every time a Pokemon game comes out, I just mainline right through it. But I haven't beat Scarlet and Violet yet. Actually, a buddy of mine is like borrowing. He's borrowing my copy of Violet right now. So when I get it back, I'll get it back before this comes out, and I'll probably finish it and then go through the DLCs when they come out.
Okay. Okay. Um, so that's all. I don't really have much on the Nintendo, but well, they did announce a bunch of 2D side scrollers, and I am so happy about that. And I know you are not happy about
Go ahead,
that.
go ahead, take it away.
So the Sonic Superstars just looks like a Sonic game
Hmm.
where you just it's just a 2D side scroller, except there are some pretty awesome power-ups that look like yeah. We'll get there. Yeah.
Elephant
Jaden just
Mario.
said
Yeah,
or
I know.
yeah, Elephant Mario. But the Sonic Superstars, they did announce, and it seemed to be a running trend in Nintendo Direct. Uh, couch co-op. So
Yeah.
2 to
Hmm.
4 player couch co-op.
Yep.
So they're going to have that in Sonic Superstars. So I wonder if you're playing with 4 people. Obviously, I wonder if you will be able to have like 4 Sonics, or if you can only choose one of the characters.
Yeah,
So
I got the vibe that you had to play as one of the other characters.
that's what I was thinking. And there's always one that's really bad. So if you're playing with 4 people, then that last person's just gonna get stuck with, I don't know, Tails or Amy, whichever one of the two is gonna be worse. But
Yeah, so I played I don't know what it was called, but there was a Sonic game. It was on the old Sega and I on the Genesis. And we used to I don't know why my grandparents had a Sega Genesis because they were not the type of people to have any video game anything. But that was the only thing we had to do for fun over there besides go outside and play. So like if we weren't outside, we're playing that game. And this game actually gives me like a lot of vibes from that. It looks like that old game, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe I could get behind this one. I don't.
did it have did it have Knuckles in it? The
Yeah.
game you played?
Hmm.
So it might have been 3 if it was on
Maybe.
the old Sega.
Yeah.
Because 1 and 2 didn't have Knuckles. One didn't even have Tails, I don't think. I think Tails didn't come in until 2. But yeah, and then you could control Tails with the second controller in the second game.
Yeah.
But you couldn't, you had to like stay on screen, and it was terrible. But yeah, that it gave me old vibes. A lot of these games did, but
Hmm.
I I know. Go ahead.
I'm gonna derail for a second. So there was a Sonic game. I forget what it was called, but a portion of the game you could like go to like a hub area, and you could take care of these little animals. You could like feed them, and I don't I can never remember the name of it, but the opening scene basically you're in San Francisco and you're running down this hill and there's a giant truck following you down the hill. You're googling it, aren't you?
I am. I've never. It doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah.
It was it a 3D open world?
Yeah. It was on the GameCube. It might have been on other things, but I played it on the GameCube. Actually, my cousin had it. We just would like that's the only thing we did. We never like did any of like the running courses or anything like that.
The KO Garden?
Oh, I
Or
don't
is it Sonic Adventure? Sonic Adventure KO Garden?
know. Sonic Adventure. How do you spell KO Garden?
CHAO. And
CH.
then do you want me to spell garden or do you got that one?
If you could, yeah. Yeah. It was the KO Garden. What is that what they're
Oh,
called? The
okay.
KOs? Yeah, that must be what they are. Yeah, you can you can like bring them snacks and feed them and stuff. I don't know
That's
why,
so
but
weird,
that
dude.
was the most fun. Nice. Oh man. All right. Sorry for that. You're muted.
Better?
Yep.
I'm the best. It's because when I type, I hit my mute button because
Hmm,
I can't type very well. Also,
I get me
um,
neither.
once Sonic hit 3D, I kind of started to give up on it, so I couldn't do it.
I don't.
But the next game on our list, or on my list, I don't know how your list goes, but I just took notes during Direct and did it in that order they showed them in. So that's how I'm going to talk about them, unless you want to do it differently. But Palia,
Oh my. Yeah. That's my highlight of the whole direct.
really?
Yeah, it looks so much fun. So to me, it looks like a mix between like the new Harvest Moon games and like if Stardew Valley was
Yes,
3D and an MMO, if that makes sense.
yes.
And
And it looks like there's fishing in it, and I
yeah,
love fishing in video games.
it looks like a lot of fun. I'm very excited for it because those like cozy farming games are like my jam. I
Yep.
play Stardew Valley all the time. Like all I do in Minecraft is farm, like farm and mine, which is all you do in Stardew Valley. So
And all I do in Minecraft is fish.
yeah, don't join our world, folks. It's boring.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm very excited for Paleo, and it looks like really. I like the art style of it too.
Yes, me too. I will enjoy it. More than likely, I will get that and at least play it for a little bit, and then just go back to Minecraft.
Yep, fair
Depending.
enough. Were you playing today? I saw you on today playing.
Yeah, but I can't play our world because
Yeah. No, I know.
No, I know. I realized today that the problem I have with Minecraft is I never create my own world. I always play on everybody else because I like playing with people.
Yeah,
So
I
I
don't.
always
I can't play Minecraft unless I'm with somebody. Like
right.
I'll play for like 2 hours and I'll get nothing done, and then I'm like, oh, where did an hour go? And I've done nothing, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm bored. Like when I get my
Yeah,
yearly Minecraft kick, I have to play with like 3 or 4 buddies.
yeah, we'll get
Get a server going here
a
soon.
yeah, we'll get a server going and then we can play all in the same one,
Exactly.
whether we're online or not. Uh so what do you have next on your list?
So I kind of just went down the list, but
Oh, okay.
so we can
Yep.
talk. I mean, I don't really care about Super Mario RPG. Not my thing. In my notes, it literally says Jamie doesn't know much about this game. Same for Dragon Quest Monsters. It's just turn-based games are not my thing.
So about that, I was looking about the Super Mario RPG. I hoped it was good, but I really have an emphasis for open world RPGs.
Yeah.
And it does not look open world at all. Um, I mean, Mario 64 looks more open world than that, than that
Mm,
is.
yeah.
Uh, and it did look turn based, but there was like some weird
He-
stuff about it.
I know. I couldn't really quite put my finger on it, like what the gameplay loop was gonna be. But I looked at like the trailers and gameplay of like the old one, and if it's anything like that, I'm not gonna like it. But you know,
Yeah, the problem with most of these games, if not all of them, is they don't feel like they have a high ceiling.
yeah,
So it seems like I would start playing them and then would stop playing them very quickly.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am too. I mean, that's how I am with all platformers, though. To be fair, I know that's not a platformer, but like I bought oh, what was that game? Um, Welcome to Nintendo. Yeah, you're not a kidding. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
fair enough.
that's gonna bother me.
Well, I don't want
Celeste.
to
It
just
was it
spend
was
the
Celeste.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So like that game looked really cool and I liked the story of it, like how it was explaining everything, but I don't know, I made it up like I don't know, 2 or 3 levels or whatever you want to call it. And I'm like, yeah, platformers are my thing. I don't know why I spent this much money on a game that I knew I wasn't gonna like. I like they're just platformers are not they're just not my jam.
So same thing. Yeah, I'm not a huge turn-based. I don't know if there's been a turn-based game that I can really truly say that has captivated me since Final Fantasy VII. That's the last one, I think. And I was in high school playing that game.
Oh geez. Yeah. If the only turn-based games that I can play are like games like Civilization and Total War. Now, those games,
Those seem different to me though.
yeah, they're like RTS sort. Well, Total War is like like an RTS and tactical game. So like turn based makes more sense. But like turn based combat, I can't do.
Yeah, I'm not a huge turn-based combat. I am actually not a huge RTS fan either. Sorry, Jason.
I love RTSs. They're so much
Is
fun.
Jason here? I'm gonna text Jason. Shout out to Jason.
Shout out to Jason.
So Persona 5 Tactical, I'm not super excited about that one.
Yeah, I would like to make this clear
But
that I'm glad these games exist for people. They're just not my jam.
right,
You know,
yeah, exactly.
I'm not trying
I
to
mean, they're
yuck
making
anyone's
them for a
yum.
reason.
Yeah,
I'm not at all, not at all. In that vein, I'm actually glad that they're bringing the Arkham trilogy to Switch for people who want to play it on the Switch
yeah.
or haven't been able to play it up to this
But
point.
have a Switch, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that that's going to be the best place to play that game. But if it's your only option, then it's going to be a good option, you know, because those games are
I think
incredible.
yeah, I think it'll be good for people who haven't played them on a different platform.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. That's how I feel about all like games that are kind of not ported to Switch, but like I don't know. I don't think that any game that was like The Witcher 3 looks awful on the Switch, and I don't think that is the best place to play it. And if you have any other option, I wouldn't play it there. Like because the Switch just isn't built for that kind of like one graphical fidelity and two like those kinds of systems going on. It's just not
Right, right.
like even brand new the Switch was already outdated, sort of, you know. 15
Yeah, I
FPS
mean
game.
that's just not 15
Yeah.
FPS gaming. Yes, we
But that's not what
have
Nintendo's platform
Overwatch.
is, you know?
No, I think that they should heavily lean into party gaming,
Yeah. Cool.
which speaking of which, they are
See, that
actually,
was a good
yeah,
segue.
yeah,
Yeah, the new Mario Kart booster pack wave booster course wave 5, right?
yep, Wave
Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
and then you get 3 new characters with it.
Mhm.
So from Double Dash is Petey Piranha, Wiggler from 7, and Kamek from Tour.
Oh, nice.
So 3 more characters. I'm sure more tracks to
Yeah.
just Mario Kart is so fun, but I just don't break it out and play it a
I'm
lot.
so bad at it.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if like the trend follows with all other gaming, then yes, I am bad at it, but so fun. It's great. But along with that, Mario Kart Wii is where it's at. I liked 8. I think 8 might be my favorite one.
I don't have a preference. I like playing them. I'm just terrible at them. So like anytime I'm at like a friend's party or just like I go to my buddy's house and like we'll just like be bored and we'll break it out and I just get stomped on and I'm just like, why do I play this game? Like I'm playing for 8th place against these crappy AI. So like, but it is fun. I'm like, I'm doing good. And then I get blue shelled and I'm like, dang it.
Son of a. But the new WarioWare Move It, that seems
It
fun.
looks so goofy.
It looks so goofy.
I love it.
My I love micro gaming. Micro gaming and mini gaming
Yeah.
is so fun. My only issue with that is you might need 2 sets of Joy-Cons to play with 4 people. And we all know the history and the the hardware integrity that Joy-Cons have.
Yeah, it seems I think you're right because I'm watching the trailer right now and it seems like every mini game that they show, the person is holding two Joy Cons in every one.
But also,
There's
I
one where
read
this guy was
somewhere.
wiping a shell.
Yeah, and is on his back. Bring Wii remotes back. Oh, the good old Wiimote.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
maybe then I won't bust my shoulder up playing video game. I mean, uh, doing doing hard labor outside
That's right.
things.
That's
That's what happened.
that's right.
Playing rough and tumble sports ball.
Sports ball.
Sports ball. There was another. What was the other one? There was another one that had it was like a 30 player. Oh, Headbangers. It was a beautiful trip. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Headbangers. It's like a rhythmic 30 player battle royale.
Oh,
Where I
that's
guess one
okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name of it, but yeah, I'm looking at it and I remember this game. It it looks like it looks like the same people who made Fall Guys, and I'm here for it.
oh yeah, Fall Guys.
It's just
Or
goofy.
New Age Parappa the Rapper.
Yeah.
I think one of my things I'm most anticipating is Myth Force. So Myth Force just looks like a cell shaded dungeon crawler inspired by Saturday morning cartoons. So
Yeah, that was their tagline too, and yeah, it looks super fun.
that one I more than likely will absolutely get because it just looks, for some reason, I don't get bored of games if it's just repetition.
Yeah,
Because I could fish all day. I can grind for materials. That's fine. It's just fun to me. And that's what this seems. Just a go, let's go again. Clear a dungeon, let's do it again. What why I like Diablo. That's all Diablo is.
oh,
It's on
apparently,
Steam.
yeah, and Epic Games as well.
Oh, well, that is good to know.
Yeah, is that game
Because
out?
I
Is that game out now, or is it?
chat, is that game out now? Do you know?
It's not on the Switch, but is it on like other platforms like Epic Games and stuff?
Is it on Steam right now?
I
Well,
don't know.
Steam has to update for me apparently, so I don't know.
Yeah. Um. So
Well, yeah, what's your next one? What's another good one you got? Or a bad one? One that you just either way.
well, you want to talk
April
about the?
20th,
Okay.
2022. So
Okay.
it's almost out.
Almost. Just a few months away. I mean, do you want to talk about the new amiibos?
Oh, yes. Oh gosh. The Zelda and Ganondorf amiibos for Tears of the Kingdom that are coming out look amazing. I cannot wait to get those.
Yeah. So I have I don't have all the amiibos, but I have all the ones that give you items in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, which I guess other ones that aren't Legend of Zelda related also give you things in the new game, but they didn't in Breath of the Wild. Anyway, blah 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 blah. Yeah. So these ones look these ones look really awesome. Um my whole thing is like I want to know what items they give you in game. I don't know why, but I really wish they would just tell us instead of somebody figuring it out after the game
Were
comes out.
you at all disappointed with the new
Yeah.
Link
Yeah.
amiibo? Didn't give us like a paraglider skin. It didn't
Oh
give
no, it
us
gave that's the only thing it gives you is a paraglider skin.
oh
Yeah,
well, I haven't gotten it yet.
so it's what do you want me to tell you or do you want to figure it out?
Yeah, go no
So
Minnesota.
so you know the new is it Breath of the Wild Link? Oh, that's why. What do you mean by that? Um but the so like the Champion's tunic, the new one that has like the shoulder pad and stuff,
Yeah.
it's basically that on a paraglider. So it's just like the blue
Oh,
tunic thing with like the sword, but then up in the corner of it, there's like the shoulder pad looking thing. It's so silly. Like it's the dumbest one in the game. They dropped the same thing. Oh, okay.
oh. I think that I have the Breath of the Wild. I like the Breath of the Wild amiibo has given it to me.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
maybe that's why.
I gotcha.
Wow, fancy.
Yeah, I wish it would have given something better, which makes me more skeptical for these two because I don't know if that one's not that great. Who knows about these ones?
I wonder if the Ganondorf one. So I wonder if the let's start at the Zelda one. I wonder if the Zelda one's going to give us a bow and arrows because that seems to be the trend with Nintendo with Zelda amiibos.
Yeah. Well, so that
And
that kind of started with the Twilight Princess amiibo because it gives you the I don't know what it's called in Tears of the Kingdom, but it's the Twilight bow from I think it's called the Dusk bow in Tears of the Kingdom.
oh yeah,
But it's
yeah.
the Twilight bow from Twilight Princess, and they so that's what you got from that. But I mean, other than that, I don't know what else it would give you.
Um yeah, when you can just go to the top of Hyrule Castle and just get the Dusk Bow whenever you want inside of or in Tears of the Kingdom.
Huh?
You don't have to wait.
I didn't
Just
know that.
there you go.
All right. Well, cool.
It's like anywhere you think that Rapunzel would be in the top tower,
but she's got
just
really
go
short
there.
hair in this game.
She's got oh shoot. I said Rapunzel, not Zelda.
But Ganondorf, I hope he gives you because the Ganondorf one in Breath of the Wild at least it gave you like this really cool suit of armor and it gave you a night speed boost. So like at nighttime it gave you a sneak boost like all the time, and then also at nighttime you were I don't know you were like 10% faster, and
Oh.
it was awesome because anytime the sun went down I'd just put that armor on I'd just be zooming everywhere.
Did that base well, I wonder if that they would apply that base speed to your vehicles also.
Oh. I don't know because I don't think that armor set is in Tears of the Kingdom.
They should. It'll probably, if I had to guess what it would give us, it's probably going to give us the gloom weapons.
Oh, you mean like his like the Demon King sword and his bow and
Yeah,
stuff? Okay. I
yeah.
mean, I'd be all right with that. Those are pretty sweet. Um,
Late game.
yeah, they're not that great when you only have like 8 hearts, and every time you swing it, it takes one away, and it's like I'm hurting myself more than I'm hurting the enemy.
True. Yep. Now that I have 12 or 14 hearts, still not the greatest.
I think I have 14.
Nice.
I don't know. I'd be down
Uh,
just to get his like his Gerudo outfit in um and That's a chonker kitty. Yeah, she's a pretty big cat.
Hey,
Um,
Paratus.
yeah,
Thanks for chatting. Thanks for stopping by. I always appreciate it.
yeah, heck yeah. Thanks for the first time chat. All the engagement, love it.
Yeah, wait, are you talking about from Ocarina of Time? Is
Uh,
Gerudo out?
yeah. So that, or I mean, even the outfit he's wearing in the amiibo, I'd be fine with that.
Oh,
Maybe it gives you
yeah.
like a heat resistance boost or something like that.
Yeah, that would be sweet. But so this doesn't just turn into a Tears of the Kingdom stream because we could easily do that.
Because it could, yes, very easily.
They're having the Nintendo Live 2023 in Seattle this year. Uh, and they're holding the Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon 3 championships. So if anybody out there is really good at either one of those, there's still time to qualify. And actually they're holding last minute qualifications.
Speaking of Splatoon 3, there's Splatfest 3 coming out, and it's like ice cream themed, and that's kind of neat. I actually enjoyed
Yay!
Splatoon. I'm okay. All right. I actually enjoyed Splatoon. Like when it first came out, I actually played it a lot, and then I kind of just fell off. I mean, other competitive games came out, and that's and then I just fell off pretty early. But going through that, it is nuts. Anytime you get on there now, like there's people who've just never stopped playing, and they just steamroll you, and it's so funny to me.
I can't do it, man. I just can't.
Splatoon?
Yeah.
Why?
Because like you just said, I don't even have time to learn the damn game.
I mean, yeah, that is fair enough.
I just get on there and it's like worse than playing. I don't know what I was gonna say Sea of Thieves, but it's not.
You really don't like
I
that game, do you?
no, I would play Splatoon for 100 consecutive days, then even load Sea of Thieves onto my computer again.
That's
I can't do it.
that is quite a stance.
It is. It is, and I stand by it. Detective Pikachu was shown. That sounded terrible. Like just the audio of it, because you know as well as I know, and everybody in the chat knows. If you're listening to the stop, you can't make me laugh. I
I'm
injured
sorry.
myself yesterday. If you are if you are listening to Detective Pikachu, you got to hear Ryan Reynolds' voice.
Now you do. I mean,
And
it's
I don't know. And it sounds like some 1950s beat cop that smokes 4 packs of cigarettes a day.
he doesn't smoke
Can't.
cigarettes. He just drinks a lot of coffee. All right. I thought that was so hilarious that they made a point to be like, and this Pikachu loves coffee. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
also the
Yeah.
story, like the trailer didn't it it didn't reveal anything about the game. Like I don't know, like I obviously know what Detective Pikachu is, but like I don't know why they're in Rhyme City. I don't know why the mayor of this city is starting this like festival, Pokemon Appreciation Festival or whatever it's called, Friendship Festival. Like I don't know what they're investing. Like it just seems like a nice town that with a cool Pokemon festival. Why are we investigating this? I don't get it.
Yeah, but as they said, you'll hear more about that in the future. I wish
Ay, ay, ay.
I should have kept a tally of how many times they said that or were going to say that.
That game's coming up kind of quick though. It comes out in October.
Oh, yeah, that is quick, and that's a game that I won't play.
Yeah,
I
me
have no
either.
idea what it is unless they release like game footage and storylines, and we're like, oh shit, this is actually one of the best games Nintendo's ever released. Fat chance.
One of my biggest gripes with Nintendo is when they do have games that have voiceover, the mouths never match up with the voice. And I don't know why that
Oh.
bothers me to no end, but it does.
S- Speaking of which, there was a game. I'm looking for it on my list here.
Okay,
What
but
was the
before
game?
you do that, I don't know why it didn't pop up on the screen, but we did just receive a $20 anonymous tip. So to whoever that was, thank you for your generosity. We really appreciate that.
Whoa, whoa,
And
big,
I
big,
don't,
big.
I'm not sure why it didn't pop up on the screen, but it should have, and I will fix
We will
that.
get,
Yep.
yeah, we will get that fixed. Was
I,
there a message attached to it?
no, it just says anonymous.
Anonymous.
Yep,
Okay, thank
$20
you,
tip anonymous.
anonymous.
Yeah, thank you
That
so
that
much.
is officially our first donation. So,
Yeah,
props. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and I know Jamie does too.
yeah,
So,
absolutely.
that blows my mind
Yeah,
that someone would do that. So, thank you.
yeah, thank you so much.
And now I don't even remember. Oh,
Yeah,
there
I was
was
like,
a.
I didn't want to stop you, but I had to, you know.
Oh yeah, worth it for sure. And my earpiece fell out here. It was a game where they have no voice actors. Oh, Silent Hope. Silent Hope was the one. They're like, people in this game can't talk. And I'm like, well, that's one way to not pay voice actors, I guess.
I didn't even see this game.
Yeah, it's there was a line in there that said that their dungeons are ever changing.
Oh,
So maybe it's a dungeon crawler with randomized dungeons, because that would be sweet. I would love that.
that'd be pretty sweet. I wonder if it's like, do you think it's like procedurally downloaded or generated? Sorry.
Uh, yeah, like the same way Diablo 3 was.
Okay.
Yeah, I would assume so. Where it's like kind of randomly generated, but if you go in this basic direction, you could probably find your way. But it looked like a mix between a town builder and a dungeon crawler.
Yeah,
So
that's
like
yeah.
maybe it's got potential, but I just thought it was funny that
Oh, so
the way I
this is just gonna be kind of like Minecraft Legends. Did you ever play
right.
Minecraft? It was kind of like Diablo, but you had like a central hub that you could go to and you could upgrade that and everything.
Was that you keep saying legends? I for some reason I thought that was Minecraft Dungeons.
I think it's Legends.
Yeah, you're probably right. I am an old man. Uh I think my favorite announcement from Direct Minecraft. Oh, there's a Legends and a Dungeons.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm talking about Legends.
I did not play Legends. I did play Dungeons, but I did not play Legends.
No, I'm I'm talking about Dungeons.
Yeah, Dungeons was
Yep,
just your
you're right.
average dungeon crawler.
I've
Yeah,
never played this
Dungeons is
game,
like,
and I'm watching a trailer right now. I don't even know what this is, so I don't know how I know about this game.
oh yeah, Dragon Quest. You probably have seen it on the left side, so that's where of
Probably.
your Minecraft launcher. Dragon Quest Builders. Like, I did not play Dragon Quest Builders, but I 100% will take your word for that. Dragon Quest. Speaking of Dragon Quest, they released it was it a DLC or the Dark Prince?
I believe that's
Yeah.
a standalone game. I believe it's.
Oh, okay. So they
I
released a
could be
new
wrong though.
standalone game. Yeah, I didn't write DLC on here, so um, but anyway, my favorite announcement was Peach's game. How they announced that. Be- oh, I think we just got a new
That
follow.
scared me. Azumi, I know you. Thank you. Thank you for following.
Izumi, yo, thank you, Izumi. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. Yes. So I don't know if you know what I'm talking about when I say turn or Peach's game, but they said Mario's not the only one that's getting new games or new content, and they like showed this clip of Peach running across a side scroller, and they're like, and when she jumps on this platform right here, and her dress changed, and then that was it. They were like, that was it. And more on that to come. Hey, Izumi, how are you doing? Thanks for chatting.
I just saw that trailer. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's like 40 seconds long and you get nothing out of it. It was the same time they at that same clip was when they were announcing a visually enhanced Luigi's Mansion.
That besides Palia, that's what I'm mostly excited.
I haven't played Luigi's Mansion, but
You haven't played any of them?
No, but
I
one of my
love
daughters loves it.
I
So,
love it.
but I do walk around our house going, Mario. as I just have heard that in the background so much.
That's hilarious.
I thought that this was kind of funny because we were talking about this, I don't know, last time. But oh yeah, when we were talking about racing games, but Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 is coming. Yes, that is. And you that is exactly how you have to type it. And I think Webster acknowledges that is how you spell Mario.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My bad, everybody.
All right, no more video.
No more video.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
That's what I get for using my notepad. Hey, it wouldn't delightfully sloppy.
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right. So let's see, what else do we got? Oh, Gloomhaven. I don't know if that's for me. It looks like a turn-based battle game based off of a card deck that you build. I do know that it's based off of a board game. So I've heard of Gloomhaven, the board game, but not something that I've been a huge fan of.
So Damon Hatfield from IGN, he plays a lot of like card games, like card RPGs, card battle sim, whatever you want to call them. But
like Marvel Snap.
Yeah, I love Marvel Snap. I don't think he plays that one, but this is something I'm actually into. I would definitely play it depending on the price. It doesn't look like something I would spend $60 on, but if it's like in like the $20 price range or whatever, I would play it.
When do you think that Nintendo will ever go to like a Game Pass?
No, but they should.
Am I on mute? Hello?
No, I can hear
Hello?
you. Yeah, I can hear you. No, I don't think they ever will, but I think they definitely should. I think all three of them should. I know PlayStation does, but theirs is garbage and has like 3 tiers. And like it's I don't know. Their whole thing is it's way too overpriced, but they can kind of demand that based on how the quality of their games.
Are you talking about PlayStation?
PlayStation, yeah. But Nintendo, gotcha. I think Nintendo, like, I don't know, the way they're doing their whole, because they kind of have like a 2-tier system going on with their Nintendo Online service too, and I don't, but it's so dirt cheap that like it's whatever,
Right.
So like I can't be mad at it, but if it was the same price as Game Pass, I'd be like, well, all right, but because it's a lot cheaper, I'm like, I pay for it, but I hardly ever use it. I mean, the only games I play is Breath of the Wild, Luigi's Mansion, and I guess I played Animal Crossing, and when that DLC came out, I got it for free. So I guess it was worth it then, but I don't know. I think they need to add a bunch more stuff to that.
Yeah, gotcha. My problem would be is it would still have to be cheap. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm,
because Game Pass was essentially Microsoft's way of opening up indie game markets for creators. Fair enough. Yeah.
Game Pass is just the best deal in video games. Like if you have a PC or an Xbox and like you're not just going to be playing like your Call of Duties and stuff like that, like your mainline games, Like
Right.
if you have any interest in playing and like expanding your horizons in any way, like Game Pass is kind of it's a no brainer because I even on my PC, like me and a few buddies, like I played State of Decay 2 when it came out, but we were bored one day and we were just scrolling through Game Pass, like what can we play? And then we ended up downloading, I forget what it was called, but Deep Rock Galactic, that's what it's called. It's like this, you're like a space dwarf and you just go around, you can mine some rocks and you can fight monsters and it's goofy. And like
Yeah,
I
you were
would
telling me
never
about
I
this.
would never buy that game, but it was on Game Pass, so I downloaded it. And then we were playing State of Decay, which is like a third person zombie survival game ish thing. And like we've just played a bunch of games on there that we would never buy, but we were bored and we didn't want to play, Call of Duty or whatever the heck else we were playing at the time. So we're like, let's go find a free game on Game Pass, play it. So I mean
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that's exactly what I use Game Pass for.
yeah. And like
Um,
I'll go months, like I don't know, like I pay for it every month, but like I just have it because for days like that where I'm just like I'm bored, like find something else to play.
right. Oh, the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, Volume 1. I know you probably don't give two shits about this,
Yeah, I just
but man, I love it.
I probably should because those games are like right up my alley, but I think I missed them for so long. By the time I heard about them and like heard about all the hype surrounding it, I was just like, well, I'm way past it. Like I can't go back now, you know?
Look, I know you don't like 2D side scrollers, but how do you feel about 2D top downs?
Oh man, they really get my engine running. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, but Metal Gear Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid, Sons of Liberty, Snake Eater, all on the same collection, along with a new digital art book. That it's like old school gunslinger. Well, yes, gunslinger. I'm talking Wild West or yeah. Well, we should do an old review, an old video game review.
We should. We should. Yeah, like a review, Randy, as you titled it. In the doc.
retro,
Retro
Randy.
Randy. That's what it is. That's
You've
right.
yeed your last haul.
Read your last haul.
But I think it would be interesting to hear or to see like your perspective and then my experience from
Yeah.
playing the game.
Yep.
So-
I'd be down for that. Yeah. When I saw that, when we were first like coming up with the ideas for the show, that was one of the ones I was like, okay, I can get down with that.
Yeah.
But you have to play games that I want to play too.
Yes, absolutely. I'm 100% behind that.
Even though you're the more experienced out of the
Of the 8-bit.
of the 8-bit, yeah.
I'm the 8-bit master.
Let's calm down. All right.
Okay, Vampire Survivors. What do you think about that? You
Neato.
get sworn. Battletoads are bust, dude. Battletoads is the shit.
I do like Battletoads.
I love Battletoads.
Yep.
Yes. So Vampire Contra Super is it Super Contra? I think Super Contra is he will rage. But in Vampire Survivors, you kill swarms of enemies to upgrade your weapons to kill swarms of enemies. It's one of those ones where you're in the middle and then like just waves of enemies come at you from all around you and you just
it's like a twin stick shooter.
Yeah.
I love twin stick shooters. I'm pretty excited for this.
But this one's 4-player couch co-op.
Is it 4-player like not couch co-op?
I don't know. If
That's what's weird about
that's what's
weird about Switch is like it seems like there's stuff that is couch co-op isn't online co-op, and I'm just like, I will play this game with you online, but
yeah.
But I'm not gonna drive to your house to. I will. I will.
2 hours just to play.
Yeah.
Just to play a twin stick.
Yeah. So, like I'll do it. It seems like I don't know if this is a thing, but it seems like there's like when you're watching the trailer, when it has the 4 players on one screen at a time, they're like different characters. I don't know if you create your own character or if like maybe different characters have different move sets or like different abilities or whatever. Because like I don't know, this one it looks like they're holding like a staff. Maybe they're like a magic, and then one has like I don't know, it looks like daggers or something like that. So maybe there's like
Yeah.
and they're like a more of like a roguelike kind of character.
Twin stick character customization sounds pretty sick,
That'd be
actually.
pretty neat.
That'd be neato.
That would be neat. Oh.
Never been a Pikmin fan, like ever.
I love Pikmin.
The only thing I know about Pikmin is when I select Olimar in Olimar. So in Smash Brothers.
I'm very excited for to solve puzzles with all these little cute Pikmin. Very excited.
Sure. Are you also excited about Fae Farms? You don't have enough farming simulator in your life?
I am very excited about Fae Farm. I am not excited about paying $60 for it. That game that needs another trailer and a very positive gameplay by this YouTuber I watch called Sharky's Games. I don't know his name. I'll look him up right now. But I need to find a very positive video from him for me to be playing any sort of farming game that's $60.
Oof. Yeah, I can't do it. Also, along that same ilk, hey, we got I'm sorry, we do not do song requests right now, Demented Gamer, but thank you for chatting and stopping by.
That could be a cool thing. We could make you sing. You're actually really good at singing.
Wow. I don't know about that.
Well, he used to be all those years ago.
So along the same ilk as Fae Farms, give me some Sinatra. I actually love Frank Sinatra. Yeah, we know about you listening to a song. We don't play songs yet right now. But yes, I'm a huge Frank Sinatra fan. Old Blue Eyes, it gets me going every time. How do you feel about Manic Mechanics?
Manic Mechanics.
Yeah. Do you know what Overcooked is?
Yeah.
It's that, but with cars. And I know you love working on cars.
I don't know if that's true, but I do love Overcooked. So this looks like a little more than Overcooked though. It looks like afterwards you get to like race and go through like little challenges. Crazy Couch Co-op.
Yeah, there we go again. Yeah, they had a huge emphasis on co-op.
Yeah,
so couch co-op at that. So they're trying to bring us back together.
July 13th. That's not too far away though. I'll definitely play this. This is the first time I've seen this. Maybe were we watching 2 different directs? I'm just kidding.
It's very possible. Sometimes words confuse me.
No, but this game looks awesome. I'll definitely be checking this one.
Oh, this is the game. I forgot. Star Ocean. So Star Ocean is it looks like a turn-based combat without turns. It just looks like you get into the turn-based camera angle and then it just shit happens. So I don't know, man.
This looks like this has got to be made by the same people who made Octopath Traveler, right?
Sure.
I don't know.
If you think that, then I'm on your side.
Didn't old Final Fantasy games look like this too? Like I've never played a Final Fantasy game, so I don't know.
Yes, they did look like that. Yeah, it was very similar.
Yeah. So, have you ever heard of Octopath Traveler?
Nope.
If you like those,
I'll Google it right now.
Yeah. If you this game looks very similar. I don't know if they're made by the same person. But if you like that like 2.5D aesthetic and like that sort of thing, you'd probably like Octopath Traveler, and it's a great experience. I love that game.
Octopath Traveler gives me Epic 7 vibes.
Seven, don't know what that is.
Epic 7 is a mobile game. It's one of those it's a turn-based battle game for mobile platforming, and I know that my wife and my son play it. I did play it for a while, but like most things, I lost interest in it.
Yeah, so this game is being developed by Square Enix. So
Yeah, I do like Square Enix. What did we miss? What else is in here that we missed? Can you think of? Oh, heck yeah, Just Dance 2024.
yeah, I was gonna bring that up. I am so like I will never play that game ever in my entire life, but I am very happy that Ubisoft keeps pumping those games out. Like even when the Switch was still out, Ubisoft was making games for they were still making Just Dance games for the Wii. Like they were just like, here's another one, here's another one, here's another one. And I'm just like, thank you. Like I don't need these, but thank you for people who do.
Were they making a Knights of the Old Republic remake?
I don't know. Did they?
We have a chatter. Paratus is asking if we saw the remake. I did not see it. That'll be something that I'll definitely have to check out, just so I can talk to Jason about it. That's like his.
I mean, I knew that they
time.
were making one, but I haven't seen anything that I like a year ago. PlayStation, I think, it might have been their 2021 show PlayStation showcase. They had I know that they were remaking it, but I didn't see anything recently.
Is it going to be a PlayStation exclusive?
I believe it is a timed exclusive. I think it's going to be PlayStation for like a certain amount of months or whatever, and then but we haven't heard anything forever. So, but I think
2021 was a weird time to announce anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's some drama with the Embracer Group going on with that too because they have a lot of shakeups. Have for a while.
I got you. I think that might be all of the games that I saw. Overall, I think that Nintendo is leaning into what they do best, what sets them apart from the other platforms.
Yep.
I think that what they do well is party games, couch co-ops, not to put a negative connotation on it, but time wasters. Just like, hey, I got 30 minutes. What do I want to throw on? Let's just throw on something from Nintendo.
Yeah.
Something that's not going to get me emotionally invested.
Yeah,
I think that Black Rose said
yeah.
That is true. Yes, it definitely sets that. That's a weird thing that they have carved out and put their stamp on.
But also, let's just talk about that. I cannot believe that Breath of the Wild runs at 30 frames a second on the now 6-year-old Nintendo Switch. It's kind of incredible.
Incredible is a word.
Because that game should not be able to run that well on that hardware. But somehow they figured it out.
It is a giant game. Yeah, I have read articles about the games that they played on rendering to get that game to look as good as it did with the hardware that they have. I don't know if the OLED is it's the 720p.
Yeah, I know.
But still, with the hardware they have at 720p running 30 FPS is still impressive if you want to set the bar that low.
Yeah, and that low. Yeah. So, I mean, besides like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, like none of the games put on the Nintendo Switch need to be 4K, 120 frames. And
It's true.
I don't even want Breath of the Wild to be 4K. I would be fine at 1920 by 1080. I just need that game to be at least 60 frames locked, like no less
Oh,
than that.
no, dude. Oh man. Tears of the Kingdom at 60 FPS at 1080p. I'm not asking for a lot here, I don't think.
Me neither.
But man, that would look so nice.
That
And
should be the
then
benchmark, you know?
and then if I can get it on my computer and I could set my render distance for I don't know, like 400 miles. Oh man, that would
Yeah.
be that would
One
be.
one of these
I want to
days.
fly up in the air in the desert. Unreal Engine 5 Tears of the Kingdom.
Could you
Yes,
imagine?
that I want to fly up in the air in the desert and I want to be able to see the people that are standing on top of the damn volcano.
You zoom in
Yes,
with your Purapad.
with my purr pad.
Also, I
Yeah,
love how the Sheikah Slate and the Purapad both look like a Nintendo Switch.
yes.
Just like, look at my Purapad.
uh so speaking of which, I have started to get the tears. The dragon tears.
Oh, yeah. Don't tell me anything about it because I have not. You know?
I want oh my god, Unreal and yes, I saw the demo that they've been working on for Unreal Engine 5 Ocarina of Time. Man, it the are you talking about the Kakariko Village
Yeah,
shots that we got?
it
Oh,
looks
dude,
nuts.
it looks so good. Yeah, but I think Nintendo's doing a good job so far, just staying in their lane, knowing what to do.
Yeah, same. And I love how their whole thing is like, we're not competing. We're not even part of the big three. We're like it's them and then there's us over here. Like they're just completely separate. They're just like we're just playing our own game. Like this has nothing to do with them. Like we're not competing. It's just that's just what it is. No, no, you're competing. Stop. You know?
Oh, oh, seeing Zora's Domain on Unreal Engine 5 and Ocarina of Time, as long as they update the audio file for when King Zora slides so you can get to Lord Jabu Jabu, because that little like mwimp, mwimp, mwimp cracks me up every time.
We-
Are we?
oh man.
Uh, it's so funny. But that's all I had today.
Oh, I have, yeah.
Do you have any inkling on what our schedule is going to be streaming this week?
No, I figured. I mean, if you still want, do you want to do Minecraft on Tuesday again?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm down for that.
Okay, then we'll just keep the schedule same as was this week. It'll be Tuesday and Thursday. We'll be streaming games. Tuesday we're gonna be streaming Minecraft, 7 to 7:30 tentatively, depending on what time I get off of work and everything. And then
7:30 is fine.
yeah, and then Thursday I will be streaming Tears of the Kingdom, and um, that's weird. Stream Elements just I don't remember setting
Oh,
that up.
you
Oh, nice. Thank you.
yes.
I didn't see that. Heck yeah, use the commands. They're sweet. I
Yes.
was so confused for a moment. I was like, what the heck? Anyway, sorry. But yeah, so I'll be streaming Tears of the Kingdom Thursday, like 7:30. Maybe be taking on the it will not be the water temple. It might be what is it, the electric temple, or I don't know what it is. I haven't been there yet, so I don't know what it's called.
The Electric Temple, boogie woogie woogie woogie.
That's a terrible name for a temple.
I don't know, man. It's pretty on the nose, and Nintendo likes to do that. I will say that I have started to upgrade my PC, and my new video card is set to come in this weekend. Unfortunately for that, I will be at my brother's house this weekend, so I will tune in while you're streaming again, but I will be driving.
Okay.
To up north. Follow the Instagram. Follow there. I've been posting some pictures on there. Join our Discord. As you can see, we got a command for that. We upload our videos to YouTube shortly after. They're usually the next day. That I like how that is unfortunate. Okay, you know what I mean. Don't do this to me. Okay. I will have words with you if you don't knock it off. Oh, look who's in the chat. Not L. But we will, and then I'll be able to stream what I. Oh my God. And then I would like to, if I get it in time, I don't know what the schedule is, but the Overwatch World Cup is going on right now, and I would like to stream that and commentate during the USA matches, which actually I believe just ended their match that they're playing today. But if we can do that, then join me for that if you're into Overwatch. And again, I would like yeah, we definitely, Silk and I could co-stream that, and we definitely could get some commentary together. That would be awesome.
Who's that? Is that a big Overwatch guy or something?
Who, Silk?
Yeah.
He's
okay.
He's a top 500 Overwatch player.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I plan on calling him right after the stream here, and we'll get it set up. You know.
That's you're making jokes. Everything I said is truthful.
No, I believe you. No, that'd be cool. I would definitely get on with you. I don't know anything about it, but I will. I would be there for that and just watch and give my uncouth information. You know.
Yeah, actually, it might be pretty fun having somebody there that isn't into like the internal workings, and you're like, oh, you got to go with meta comps and this and that, and you just be like, wow, that guy shoots good.
He's a big crab. Nice.
He's a big crab.
I remember playing, and there was like this guy. He was like on like a little walker thing. He's like, beep, beep, beep.
Oh yes, he's close to a crab. It's a mech controlled by a hamster. Don't be ridiculous. Pew pew mofo. Used added permitted term. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
fine.
Yeah. So yeah, join us. And right before we end here, I would like to give another huge shout out to Anonymous. We appreciate the support. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You enough. Yeah, it's awesome to see that. It's a good feeling. So get on the Discord if you want your questions answered during the stream. We can open up the Discord page, and there's a place for questions, and we're more than happy to answer almost any question you'll put in there. So,
yeah. Anonymous tipped $20 earlier in the stream, and that was our first donation ever.
Yep. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody, and until next time, we'll see you Tuesday. We're not great at Minecraft, but at least we like to dog each other while we're playing. So.
Yeah. Yeah. It just turns into a lot of yelling at each other. It's fun. It's very fun. I like it. Not yelling, making fun
the door.
Of. Yeah. What are you doing? Get in the house. Why are you sleeping in my bed?
Oh yeah, that's you. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.
See ya, everybody. Thank you.
I just keep waving until we end it.
Yeah, just keep waving.